G'day, welcome to the video. In this one we're going to talk about mindset, and specifically the mindset that you should take to the racetrack when you're riding a track day if you want to get the best out of it. It's not a matter of, just going to the track, wheeling a bike off a trailer, jump on it and then riding flat out and suddenly you're going to get the best out of that day. We all think about this, in a detailed way. When we go to the track, we go there with a purpose in mind. So I simply took this question and I put it in front of my friends who are all professionals in this field. And I just want you to take a listen to the advice that you're getting from these people who spend a lot of time professionally racing and or doing track days and or coaching. And I'm sure you'll take something away from it. What mindset do you think riders should have on a track day activity to get the most out of it?
Make it about you. So make it a day about you as a rider and basically trying to work on something or get some education and improve as a rider rather than going out there and think of it as an opportunity to go fast.
Right.
Speed is a byproduct of good technique.
Right.
You haven't got the technique, you'll just end up on your ass.
Yeah. So even though there's fast riders out there, it's not a race day. It's a skill development, skill reinforcement day.
Yep. And, the thing I love about track days, like particularly in New Zealand, it's just like a bloody big family. The camaraderie is, motorcycles are a fantastic leveler. You end up with people from all different socioeconomic backgrounds, and particularly here in New Zealand, it's a real friendly bunch. It's just like this big family atmosphere. So, it's, and that we say that at the briefing, it's just like, look after each other.
Yeah.
We all want to go home. We've all got a day job. You don't want to be in A&E at the end of the day. So just treat it as an opportunity to ride your motorcycle, to experience your motorcycle, the performance your motorcycle has in a safe environment, and try and learn something.
Yeah.
That depends on how they define getting the most out of the day.
Yeah.
So everyone's definition of that's a little bit different. Remember, we're not racing.
Well, let me define it a little bit. Get through the day successfully, which is, don't go out and crash in the second or third session or something. And secondly, walk away a better rider, and taking away something from it.
Okay. Well, I think the key thing would be to ride within yourself. Right. So other people get carried away. I talked before about how competitive I am as a person. And I do definitely measure myself against others, but I'm not going to risk a move on somebody just to get past them and to go, I got past you on the track. So to ride within themselves and understand that, and one of the things we do at our ride days is we run a thing called the First Timers program.
Yeah.
So it's there for people first time ever at the track. And I've often done that program. And we talk to riders about what to expect, what to experience. And one of the things that I'm that I start with normally is, okay, so what's different about the road and the racetrack? And then, all sorts of answers come up. We basically boil it down to the fact that it's a controlled environment as opposed to an uncontrolled environment, which means that you've got different levels that you can ride out, different parameters you're riding under. And then ask a question they're not expecting. What's the same between the road and the racetrack? And what's the same is, number one, your skill set in riding the motorcycle. Number two, bitumen is hard and it will hurt if you land on it. Yeah. Your tire's still going to need warming up. Yeah. So there's a lot of similarities there that you need to ride within. So what I advise people is just, you're not on a racetrack to go racing. Just ride within yourself. And because you're in a controlled environment, the speed will naturally come up. And then you'll go away from the day comfortable and having enjoyed it and having improved instead of like pushing this hard limit right from the outset.
Yeah.
So I would say the key thing would be to ride within yourself and allow that to improve because of the environment.
Have a plan, whatever that plan is. Have some idea of what you want to achieve for the day, whether it's just to have fun, whether it's to improve your lap time, to test something on the bike. I think as long as you have some idea of what you want to achieve for the day, then you can make a plan to work in that direction, and you're not going to go home disappointed. Some people I know, like you see them, go, just go for a ride. And really, in the back of their mind, everyone's chasing lap times, but they don't really have a plan of like, okay, well, how am I going to get a faster lap time? And they just try and push harder or, do silly things like that. So, if your plan is to go there and improve your lap time, have an idea of how you're going to achieve that. Are you going to work on your lines? Are you going to change bike setup? Is it going to be like, test tires, do something, have some idea so that you can actually work towards your goal rather than just circulating doing the same thing and not getting what you want out of it. But if your idea is just to go and have fun and circulate around, then just do that. But at least if you know what you want out of the day, then you'll have a bit of fun and you won't find yourself frustrated or, pushing in directions you shouldn't be.
Well, there you go. That's the end of another video. And I'm sure you got something out of that conversation with my friends. If you're going to go to the track, don't forget, take those ideas with you there, and I'm sure you're going to get the best out of the day, and you'll become a better and faster rider because of it. So there you go. I'll see you in another video. Bye-bye.